Hey everybody, it's Audrey. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is all about baby prep. Lots of things to pack. I still need to unbox some stuff. Baby boy should be here in about 2 weeks, so I want to make sure we get it all done now. If you're not prepping for baby, don't worry, there's still something for you. The first half of today's video will be all about freezer meals. I am prepping lots of dinners to stick in the freezer for after baby arrives. Thank you so much for being here, and let's get started. We are starting off with some taco chicken. This is a 3-ingredient meal. It's one of my absolute favorites. I'm sure you guys have heard of this one. It's just chicken breast, although I'm using a whole chicken, taco seasoning, and salsa. We will be having this with the nacho cheese flavored taco shells. Those are my favorite. Is this a crock-pot meal you make very often? I think the reason I love making it so much is because not only is it easy to just stick it all in the crock-pot, but when it comes to reheating it, I just need to cook the meat in the microwave, and then we're ready to assemble our tacos. There's almost no dishes involved. It's perfect for busy nights. Okay, so we're working on freezer meals right now. This is what I wanted to do for freezer meals. We won't need like a ton because I'm sure people will bring food. And I'm kind of picky, so they're just very simple meals that I am good with reheating because I am really picky on how food reheats, and these are items that will reheat well. So this page was my grocery list of what I needed to buy. So I got all that done. This is my list of what I need to cook now. I split it up by food, like ingredient, and then what it goes with. So I'm going to make some ground beef for this stuff, some pastas. I need to do a couple crock pot things. I did the chicken taco one already, and then I need to cook some chicken. But you know what? I don't actually have chicken because I thought I did, and it turned out I only had the whole chicken, so that is something I will still need to take care of. Okay, so the things I can assemble now would be those after I've cooked these ingredients. And then I have another page. This is my grocery list for March 29th, so that's like right before the baby comes. These are items that will spoil, so I need to get them when I'm ready to, eat the meals. And then this, where's my other list? And then this one is a list of, so Luke could take care of this since if he's not around like helping me prep all the meals, he'll kind of know what's going on. But this is like what to gather. So if we want pizza pasta, we need to grab the meal from the freezer, the garlic bread from the freezer. If we want sloppy joes, the meat from the freezer, the buns from the pantry, and so on. So this is kind of my working list for when it's time to eat the meals. But what we're going to focus on right now is this one, what needs cooked right now. So this is what we'll be working on. The chicken tacos I did in a crock pot the other night. I'm doing a chuck roast tonight. I'm going to cook the pastas, the ground beef, so it'll be really quick, not too long, nothing too intricate, but let's get going. Okay, I'm starting off by cooking a chuck roast in the crock pot. I thawed my roast overnight, so I would be ready to cook it today. And then I'm just heading to the pantry to grab all of my ingredients that I will need for all of my meals. It kind of looks like what happens when I go shopping. I get that feeling like I should have gotten a cart, but oh well. Obviously, I'm starting off the day by putting the beef on in the crock pot so it can cook while I work on the other ingredients. The roast will be for our hot beef plates. For seasonings, I just use sugar, garlic, salt, beef bouillon, an onion, and some salt and pepper. I did put a little water into off camera. This meal kind of cracks me up. So hot beef plate is kind of an old school meal here in the Midwest. There's not many restaurants that make them in my area. In my teen years, there was a restaurant in my small town that served hot beef plates, and I would get them probably once a week. It's definitely my favorite comfort meal. So anyway, we will be using this chuck roast to assemble the hot beef plates. I've cheated and purchased a packet of instant mashed potatoes to go with it. That's not something we ever used to eat. I make really good homemade mashed potatoes, so I never liked buying instant, but since the potatoes won't be standing on their own, like they'll be covered in meat and gravy, I'm okay with using instant. Once the beef was going, I moved on to my stovetop ingredients. That was my pasta, my ground beef. So just like I said in the food prep video for my housewarming, I will always cook my ground beef on a lower temp when I have a lot going on so I don't have to babysit it so much. Once the pasta and beef cooked, I started assembling. I'm working on my pizza pasta first. That's really simple. It's just pasta, whatever pizza toppings you like, pizza or pasta sauce, and then some shredded cheese. I always make ours with ground beef, Chef Boyardee pizza sauce, and then a mixture of Colby Jack and mozzarella. And yes, I know, Chef Boyardee sauce, I can't help it. It's a nostalgic thing for me. My grandma used to make homemade pizzas using this sauce, and I've just used it ever since. In my mixture, I also add garlic salt. Surprise, surprise. These containers that I'm storing the food in, I buy in bulk off of Amazon. I'll bring them to holiday gatherings so people can pack their leftovers home. They are such a good size. I will link those below. My next meal is stuffed shells. This is basically like lasagna, but stuffed into shells. Not sure if I needed to explain that, but there you go. My filling is either cottage cheese or ricotta. Either one works great. An egg and a cup of mozzarella. And then I also add garlic salt. I stuff that in my cooked shells, and then I start layering them in my baking sheet. I also put down a thin layer of sauce first so nothing sticks to the bottom. Once I finish stuffing my shells, I top it with the ground beef and pasta sauce, and then some more mozzarella, and it's ready to go. Like I said, I'm a picky eater, so it's really basic. My brother likes to top his with ground beef, sausage, and pepperoni, so he has a little bit more flavor going on there. Now I'm just working on the sloppy joes. Again, I'm picky, so I'm not adding onion or peppers or anything. Although I could have, and it would have been fine, but I keep it really basic. So for my sauce, I do a squirt of mustard, some ketchup, some barbecue sauce, garlic salt, pepper, and brown sugar. I like a really sweet sloppy joe mixture. I'm finishing off my night by whipping up some potato casseroles. I think a lot of people call these funeral potatoes, but it's just frozen hash browns, cream of chicken, sour cream, shredded cheese, and then most important is the seasoning. So I'll add sugar, salt, and pepper. If you're not adding sugar, you're missing out. It makes your potato casserole so much better. And then I'll probably add some panko when I go to bake it, just for a crispy crust. Once everything was finished, I popped it all in the freezer in the same section so it's easy to find. I did also take out my beef out of the crock pot off camera. I shredded that up and then stuck that in a pan too. Moving on to another day, Luke and I are just going through our checklist of everything we still need for the baby. We had purchased some stuff that we needed to unbox. And now we will move on to packing my hospital bag, the baby's hospital bag, my postpartum kit for home, the diaper bag, and a couple of changing station caddies to put around the house. Okay, this is what I'm working on right now. I've got my hospital bag to pack, the baby's hospital bag to pack. We need to get a diaper bag ready, postpartum kit, bedroom supplies, and then a changing kit for the living room. For these two here, I'm going to color code what has been, well, for all of them, what has been packed for the hospital, so like I can't get it ready now, what I still need to buy, and then what needs to be packed at the last minute, like my toiletries. Alright, this is my hospital bag. Let's go ahead and get the stuff in here that I'm getting out of the closet. So that would be like all of my clothes and stuff. So let's go to the closet. I'm just grabbing my closet items to check them off. I'll properly pack everything at the end. Yes, I'm sure I'm overpacking, but not by too much. I'm doing the same thing here in the bathroom as well. I'm just grabbing items, checking them off the list, and then I'll properly pack later. I left the volume on this next clip just so you can hear how I'm constantly talking to myself. Does anyone else do this? I sound like a crazy person 90% of the time. Charger. Healing foam, pad liners, diapers. Oh, the colors are coming soon. So the pad, disposable diapers are coming soon. So is the nursing pillow. All right, let's go get Aquaphor and a throw pillow and nipple pads. I'm using packing cubes to organize everything. I did a terrible job filming here. I thought I had a better camera angle than this, so hopefully you can kind of make out what I'm doing here. I packed all of my clothes together, all of my toiletries together, the postpartum essentials together, and I think that's it. I'll link my postpartum kit below for anyone that wants to take a look at that. Now I'm moving on to the baby's bag. I ordered him a onesie with his name on it for the hospital, but that's it. I didn't buy a special coming home outfit or anything. Whatever sleepers we have is good enough for me. My followers that sent me stuff off of my registry, you might start to notice your items more and more on camera. Again, I am so grateful to you guys for everything. I know I've already thanked you in previous videos and I've sent you thank yous in the mail, but I truly do appreciate you. Every time I go to use these items, I think of you. I know I owe a few more of you some thank yous, and I'm hoping to get those mailed out tomorrow. As I was packing everything, I realized we had very few newborn diapers. I think I only had like 20. And I also saw that we didn't have any diaper rash cream. So Luke ordered the cream, and then my mom was shopping, so I had her pick me up some diapers. The last thing I'm working on is setting up some stuff in our master bedroom. The baby will obviously sleep in our room, so we wanted to put like a little fridge in here to store milk when I pump it overnight, a bottle warmer, and then one of his changing caddies that I put together. And here's just a quick shot of some of the stuff that I packed today. And then here's just another look at my checklist. I'll keep it with our bags for the hospital, and then that's it. Our baby prep is done with the house finished, and now this baby prep. I think we are finally settled and ready for baby whenever he decides to make his appearance. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so grateful for all of you, and I will see you on Tuesday. Tuesday's video will just be a vlog, so it will be my Monday, which is my day off from work. We have a doctor's appointment. I need an oil change, a couple more errands. I need to finish the weekly 10, and then just getting dinner ready. So I hope you all check that one out, and I will see you all soon. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're not already, please subscribe to my channel.